Imagine waking up to a world where the unshakable, all-powerful Roman Empire, once the ruler of the known world, was crumbling before your eyes. Streets once filled with victorious legions now lay in ruins, the mighty walls of Rome no longer impenetrable. How did the empire that conquered continents and shaped civilization itself reach its darkest hour? In this video, we're peeling back the layers of history to uncover the real story behind Rome's shocking downfall. An empire undone by its own weight, its enemies at the gates, and the chaos within. Stay with me as we dive into the dramatic final chapters of one of history's greatest superpowers. Ancient Rome's darkest hour represents one of the most pivotal moments in human history, a time of devastating decline that would shape the course of Western civilization for centuries to come. In this video, we're going to explore the series of events that led to Rome's downfall, and examine the key players and incidents that contributed to this dramatic collapse. Rome's decline was a gradual process, the result of a combination of internal weaknesses and external pressures. One of the primary factors was political instability, with a succession of weak and corrupt emperors contributing to an erosion of trust in the imperial system. At the same time, the empire's economy was facing severe troubles, with rampant inflation, trade disruptions, and a crushing burden of taxation. Meanwhile, the empire's borders were under constant threat from external invasions, as waves of barbarian tribes and rival powers sought to take advantage of Rome's weakness. The empire's military, once the backbone of Roman power, was also in disarray, with a series of costly wars draining the treasury and depleting the ranks of skilled soldiers. Furthermore, the Roman legions were often forced to fight on multiple fronts, from Britain to Egypt, and from Germany to Persia, stretching the empire's resources to the breaking point. As the empire's defenses began to crumble, the stage was set for a series of catastrophic events that would push Rome to the brink of collapse. As the internal and external pressures mounted, the empire's social fabric began to fray, with widespread poverty, disease, and discontent spreading throughout the empire. The Roman people, once proud of their imperial heritage, grew increasingly disillusioned with the corrupt and ineffective imperial system. In this atmosphere of fear, mistrust, and resentment, the seeds of rebellion and revolution were sown. In the midst of this chaos and upheaval, a host of powerful figures emerged, each seeking to exploit the empire's weaknesses for their own gain. Men like Alaric, the Visigothic king who would lead the sack of Rome in 410 AD, and Stilicho, the half-Vandal general who would unwittingly pave the way for the Visigoths' invasion. Then there were the Roman emperors themselves, from Honorius to Theodosius, who would struggle to maintain control of the empire as it teetered on the edge of collapse. The sack of Rome in 410 AD represents the pivotal moment that symbolizes Rome's darkest hour, a brutal and devastating assault that would leave the city in ashes and the empire reeling. For the first time in over 800 years, the Eternal City had been breached, and the psychological shockwaves would be felt for centuries to come. It was a moment of profound crisis, one that would force the Romans to confront the reality of their own mortality and the possibility of their empire's collapse. The key moment marked the beginning of the end for the Western Roman Empire, as the imperial system began to disintegrate and the empire fragmented into smaller, rival kingdoms. The challenges that had built up over the centuries, from political instability to external invasions, had finally reached a critical mass, and the empire was unable to withstand the pressure. In the end, it was not just the barbarian hordes at the gates, but the internal rot and decay that had been eating away at the empire's foundations for centuries. The fall of Rome serves as a powerful reminder of the cyclical nature of history, where even the greatest empires can rise and fall in the blink of an eye. It's a story that continues to captivate and inspire us today, offering valuable lessons about the importance of strong leadership, economic prudence, and military vigilance. What do you think was the most significant factor in Rome's decline? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to check out another video on my channel that explores the rise of the Byzantine Empire from the ashes of Rome. Thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and like me for more history-related videos.